Hey everybody, I'm Steph.
I'm Michael.
Today we're checking out Dabba Walla.
Mumbai Food Express.
Yes.
From Queen Games. This game plays 2 to 4 players and has a box playtime of 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's part of their Green Games series. I think they have a couple others in the series, like Powerline, I think is one, and I'm not sure what else, but it seems like they're going in that direction with some of their games.
So, in Dabba Walla, you are picking up dabbas, which is a lunch, and you are taking it, basically taking it to the factory where they're all sorted and everything, and then you basically deliver them to the offices where people have lunch, and then the empty ones are picked up and sent back to the home areas. Now, it's really cool. They go into some detail in the rules about how they are numbered and color coded based on the trains that each of them have to be put on, so that they can be transported to and from safely. And some of the deliverers will go on bicycle or maybe wheelbarrow or some sort of hand cart or some method of transporting these lunches. So it is interesting to do this. Basically, it sounds like it is going to be a pick up and deliver game. However, it is not. It is a drafting and tile placement game at its heart.
Stack everything perfectly.
That's right. So you're going to be stacking all of these lunches onto whatever method of transportation you and the other people at the table have agreed to use. In your first game, they recommend that you use the bicycle, which looks like this. But in other games, maybe you're going to use a wheelbarrow or perhaps a little cart that you put on your back like this, or a wheelbarrow like this.
Basically, the smaller, the more difficult it will be for you.
Yes, because you have to fit the tiles on just right. And all of the tiles are standard tiles that you would expect to see in, I guess, in a game of Tetris. You've got your 1x1s, which, I mean, those are not in Tetris, but little 1x1s, little 2x1s, a 3x1s, or a little L shape, and then the 4 tile shape, the 4 space shapes, which are your L shapes, your zigzags, and your square blocks. So all the normal tiles that you would expect to see. And you're going to place them starting at the first level and going up, and then we will be scoring them going down. So in reverse order.
Like a 2-phase process for this game.
Yes.
So the first phase is drafting and placing. Second phase is delivery.
Delivering and getting tips.
Yeah.
So thanks to Queen for letting us review this copy of Dabba Walla Mumbai Food Express, but they didn't give it to us in exchange for this video. They gave it to us because they know we like to play all the games. So without further ado, let's take a look at the game while I teach you all the rules.
Yeah, one thing I do like about Queen Games is that they're very bold colors. They always use the normal like red, blues, and greens and yellows for big like all of these tiles. It's very clear. I like the big color.
I do too.
I like bold colors.
I like colors. So before you start, you're going to have to construct these cardboard trays, and this is basically to save on plastic sort of waste, and all of these game boards can be used to slide on top so that it will hold all of your playing pieces without messing them up. Ta-da! You've got your playing pieces all ready to go for the next game. So there are 2 of those, 2 large boxes, 1 small box, and even a box in which to place your cards.
Duchess nice.
Duchess approves.
More games need to do that, she says.
So you're going to set up your board to this side. The other side is going to be used during the delivery phase. depending on your player count, you're going to shuffle up all the Dabba cards. And for 2 players, you're going to need 35 cards. For 3 players, 50. 4 players, 65. So just remove all the ones above that. Draw the top 6 Dabba cards and place them in these little slots that you see on the player board. Each player will then take 2 cards from the draw pile into their hand. You're a little Dabba delivery person. You need to put in in its little stand. We're just going to lay them flat for y'all whenever we place them. And on your first turn, you're going to place your Dabba on one of these spaces. So everyone has to agree on the mode of transportation to use. As you are filling up your first level, this little Dabba pail needs to be pointing to the number 1 so that everyone can quickly look around to see how many levels you have already created. Because whenever we are scoring them, remember we're scoring from top to bottom. Each player also needs 6 tickets. So, Steph, if you will scroll
Here,
the
I
rules
gave
there.
you.
Oh, you gave me the mouse. Thank you. So, as I mentioned, the first phase is the pickup phase, where you're going to move your Dabba Walla through Mumbai, collecting Dabba cards. Then, after you have collected your 1 card, obviously you'll have 3 cards in your hand. You're going to select one of those cards from your hand and load the Dabba tile that's on the card onto your player board. Now, there's exactly 1 of these for every tile that you have in the game, 1 card for each. Obviously, there are many cards we are not playing with, so we will not see all these tiles. However, we will at least have access to them. There's a chance that they could exist. So if I were to take this into my hand and then were to play it, then I would take the tile and place it onto my board. However I want to place it, and obviously you can see if I've turned it, if I flip the tile over, you can go either orientation. It's not going to change where this little chai symbol is. It's going to be on this little notch no matter which way it is flipped. All of the tiles are also identical. For example, if you take a look at this 1x3 tile, you'll see that the little chai symbol is in the middle. It's going to be in the middle on every one of those tiles, so you don't have to dig for a certain one. They are all identical. So this will now be in my possession. I'm just going to keep this placed in front of me. We immediately refill the display, and then it's the next player's turn. Now, how do you choose which of these cards that you are going to take? On your first turn, you can choose any of the 6 locations in Mumbai, and you will take that card. As many people as want to be in a space can be in a space. We do not block each other. So on Steph's turn, she could indeed go to the same space where I am. On my next turn, I can go to either of the adjoining spaces for free, or I can spend a ticket to go more than 1 space. For example, if I wanted to take this large red tile, I would skip over this tile, placing a ticket on it. If Steph were to take this card next turn, she would get possession of that ticket. So tickets are going to be worth a few points, I believe 1 point each at the end of the game. So you don't want to just spend them willy-nilly. So whenever placing token tiles on the board, if I were to do something like this, and then later on, I get the 2x2 tile that looks like this. Obviously, I have no place to put this on my cart. In such a case, I would have to take an empty Dabba pail and place it like so. And if I do that, now I've got a flat surface on which to place this 2x2 tile. Like so. I can continue to place things on this first level, but now I'm actually placing things on the second level as well. So if you manage to make a shape where 2 chai pieces come together, you can take one of these chai pieces next to Steph and take it into your possession, and then you might be able to play it on either a pickup phase or a delivery phase. The blue tiles are can be used during your delivery phase. For example, this gives you one free red 1x1 tile, and these are actually separate from the normal games one. None of these have chai markers on it. However, you see there's a little chai, the little chai cup in the corner that lets you know that this was achieved by a bonus tile, and you can just place that on your board. If for some reason you've covered up a Dabba pail like this, you cannot then come back later and shift off the empty Dabba pail. You can't go digging for it.
No.
Once it's placed, it is there. Also important to notice that once I have this chai covered up, and then later I come along and place this L shape, I do not get that chai tile bonus, because it's just things. It would be if only if the chai cup is fully visible when you
And on the
place,
same level.
and on the same level. Obviously, I could not have like if for some reason I had something like this, and then something like this were to be placed on top of it. These are not on the same level. This blue tile's at level 2, the red at level 1. There are also chai tiles that will modify how much these will bring in tips. This will reduce the tip value for all blue lunches by 1. So if they are blue, you can do them during the pickup phase. If they are not blue, you will be using them in the delivery phase. So after we have after the card display can no longer be refreshed to 6 cards, that indicates the end of the pickup phase. That's exactly 13 turns per player. In turn order, you're going to have 2 cards left. You're going to go ahead and play the 2 cards that you have in your hand, putting them on your discard pile like normal. So why did you keep those cards in the discard pile? Well, you'll in your own discard pile. Well, you'll notice on the bottom of these cards, you've got a tip value for each color: green, blue, yellow, and red. So on the delivery phase, if I were to play this, then that's going to be worth 2 for every green, though it looks gray on this display, and 1 for every blue. Hopefully you've got green and blue at that time. What we're going to do is we're going to take this board, we're going to turn it over, and that is going to have not only the score tracker, but also this display where we can keep track of how many tips each of these are worth. So you're going to place these little indicators on here. We found out that we don't even really need to use this much, because especially with just 2 players, it's really easy to look and see if Steph played this and I've played this, then yellow goes up to 2, green is at 2, blue is at 1, and we really don't have to move the display very much. So what you're going to do is, let's say that my display was 6 tall and yours was only 4 tall. What we're going to do is we're going to take all of the cards in our discard pile, take them into our hand. I'll go ahead and take these as if they were mine. And then we are going to be scoring the topmost tile. Now, Steph doesn't have anything until we get down to the 4 level, but I'm on the 6th level. Notice I've got blue on top. Let's pretend that's my 6th level up. I want to play something that's going to give me a lot of blue tips. Now, we're each going to play one of these cards, and we can also play our chai. Steph, do you remember if we could play multiple? Yes, add 1 or more chai tiles. So maybe I've got a couple of chai tiles that I want to play as well. Steph also is going to choose one of her Dabba cards. She sees I've got blue. Clearly, she doesn't want to play blue.
Yeah, because I'm scoring for this.
Steph isn't going to score. Only I'm going to score on this one.
Yeah.
So I'll reveal it. Hey, look, I've got one tip per. Now, notice I didn't have any other ones that I could have played that were any better. So it does make a difference which of these cards you draft, because if you've only got ones with a 0, you're not going to be influencing anything about the tip values. So notice I've got 4 on this level. If these are worth 1 each, I'm going to score 1 point times 4 Dabbas, and that's going to be 4 points. Hey, Heroic. So maybe Steph played a chai tile that reduced the value of my blues to by 1, making it a 0. Well, 4 times 0 is a big fat 0. I'm not going to get anything for that level. So then remove these. Notice I've got red and an empty Dabba pail on this level. Remember, the empty Dabba pails are going to cost you. You don't want to add these if you don't need to, because these are worth -2 for each. When you encounter them, take off 2 points, and we're going to do another round of playing cards. Let's say we're down to level 4 by this point. Steph can now take part not only in playing the cards, but also in earning tips. So if I've got, you see, I've got 7 red lunches. Hopefully, if Steph has 5 red lunches, she's like, I don't want to help him out, because every time I increase the red, it's going to help him 2 more than it's going to help me. So yeah. She definitely would not want to do any red. If I see she's got yellow, I'm not going to want to do any yellows. Maybe I'll play a card like this that gives me 2 for each red and 1 for each blue. So basically, we're going to go all the way down to level 1, and whoever has more points at the end of the game is the winner. That is...
Yeah, you get 1 point for your tickets, too.
Yes. At the you get 2 points for each chai tile that you have not used. And in the event of a tie, all tied players share the victory.
I know that they're working on different variants for the game, but we're not going to use any of those. And
let me show off the variants or at least one of the variants that's here. Actually, I could show these as well. Some of these variants, they'll give you points if you have colors on a level. If you have if you have 1 color on a level, get 10 bonus points. 2 colors gives you 6. 3 gets you 2. All 4 colors get you nothing. On this one, you want to have more colors. On some of these, you want to have what is this? You want to have... they've got them all in the rules.
Shapes, I think.
Yeah, I believe that is correct. This, you want to have the most chai tiles. So a lot of different scoring variations that you can have. There's also a variant where you can take 2 of these tiles at random. So you'll flip over 2 of them, putting 1 on the left and 1 on the right. The one that is on the left is going to add an additional 0 to the tips track. And this is going to be placed like so, and is basically going to eliminate the 1 from the tip track. So this is going to go 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one goes 0, 2, 3, 4. So it makes things a lot different. So let's go ahead and just put these cards back out.
You're done with the rules.
I am. That's all the rules.
Okay.
Let me. Well, I was going to take a look at that again, but that's fine.
I was going to do a prediction for those in the chat who want to predict. Do that now.
And then I would love the mouse back. The person who last ate Indian food goes first. Hey, I bet that's me.
I'll forever be you a star player.
Would you like to go first anyway?
Nope.
Nope. Let me put these away. Let me take a look at this. So yeah, the you'll always reset these tracks to the zero, not onto the actual lunch bucket. You'll put them on on the first zero. That's what I was going to look up. All right,
So you
making
don't
sure
need
you can
that.
see everything. No, we don't. I do not need it anymore. So here are these cards. I am going to choose one of these to take.
Mhm.
I will take this. No, I'm not. Just kidding. I'm
JK.
gonna take this.
You playing it?
You know, I think I am going to
Save
play
it for a rainy day.
No, no, I'm not gonna play it because there's no more yellow out here. This immediately comes out. Oh, now there's yellow.
Can't go in the same spot though.
What?
You
I
can't.
can't know. Well, unless I go all the way around, I guess, leaving
Mm.
tickets like Santa Claus. I am actually going to place
Santa Claus.
this. I really don't have a good place. There we go. I'm gonna place
I was
this.
thinking you could put it on the above your board on the board if you
Yeah, I can
wanted
do
to.
that. Because those are not used for anything else.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to place this like, let me look and see what these other tiles look like. Wow. Can't get that to line up very well no matter what. I could probably do it like this. I'm assuming I can, yeah, I can place it there. Just in case I do decide to pick that up.
Yeah.
I am done, done.
I'll do this one.
Yay. That's going to be this tile.
Well, I might not play
Oh, yeah,
that,
you might
but
not play that. Eventually you'll play it.
I need the card.
Yeah, eventually you'll play it. I'll just throw it over here.
I'm gonna play.
Actually, if I do that, then I'll know what you've got. So I'm not going to do that.
Sure.
Yes?
I will play
Yay.
this.
Going here, taking this, going to go ahead and play it because, hey, that gives me a shy tile. I assume you shuffled these. Whoops. There, that. This refreshes. Your turn.
Right. I'll go here and take this.
What's that? It looks like a red.
I'm gonna play this yellow one.
Whoa.
I get shy.
Looks good. Going down here, taking this. Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Nope, don't like it.
Nope.
Oh, don't like it. Play this.
What's the next card?
This.
All right. I will play a ticket to go into the yellow space.
Play a ticket to go here.
Yeah, and I'll play it.
Revealing this. I'll play a ticket, pick this up. And I'm going to go ahead and play it. And that looks like a chai tile for me.
I'll go south and pick up that card.
Hold on. Can you go south and pick up this card?
Yep, I'm gonna play this.
I need to know what this tile does, and I don't have the rules, sadly. You flippy floppy those rules is? Yeah, that's chai tiles. Yeah. Looking at my things here, what I've actually taken. Don't want that red tile. Don't want that green tile.
Hey, Chris.
I will go ahead and take it. Hey, Chris. And that's not the worst I've ever seen.
I will.
I haven't A, I have not placed one of my cards. B, I am considering playing one of my tiles.
Okay.
I think I will just play this. I'm on level 3. Guess I should probably mark that. You were on level 2.
Yeah.
It's you.
I will go here and take
Down.
that, and
Take
I'm gonna
this.
play a red one.
Red one standing by.
Chai.
Chai. I go down here and take this. Placing with this. No, that's not good. I am then going to swap this with this using this chai tile. Then I will play this, giving me a chai tile.
I'll go get the yellow,
Getting the yellow.
and I will play. Yes.
I think I will go here, taking this, playing this, placing this
Bottom.
on the bottom
Okay, I'll go there.
here.
Yeah, I will play that. I was looking for that.
Wow. Well timed then, huh?
Yeah.
Hmm. I like my options, I gotta say. Go here, take this, play this.
Go where you are and take that card. I'll play a 1/3 yellow.
There's a few turns left. Working on number 4.
Whoa.
Yeah, for real.
What's the next card?
That's a good question. How about this?
I'm gonna go to get the yellow 1/3 and play
This
it.
one?
Yeah. Get another one of these.
Hmm. I don't like these options, sadly. Go here, pick this up. Refresh the display. And then play this. Try me. It is my turn. Oh, wait.
Okay, I'll go to the red space and get the red 2/2.
Saves me the hassle of going to get it. Going anywhere with my chai tile.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Jump the board.
Taking that, playing this to take a blue,
Ooh.
taking a blue single chai, inserting it like so.
Mm-hmm.
And then what?
Good question.
Looking at this, playing this.
Okay, I will play this chai for the yellow.
Single yellow.
And then I will take that blue 1/1 and play it.
On me.
Get a chai back.
Taking this. Playing what? Playing this for 2 red. Working on level 5.
Wow.
One more draw for each.
I will take the 4 blue tile right there.
4 blue is yours.
I guess I'll play it now.
Oh no, you get 2 more. I get 1 more.
Where is it?
What? Where's what?
Oh, you have it over there.
It's the gameplay purpose. Wow. Go here, play it. Could put it up here. Thinking, processing. I can't tell how far up it is. Oh, it is 2 layers up. Figure it out. Your last card.
How about green?
Green seems good.
Thinking. I took what I wanted.
Sorry. Not sorry.
So I'll just go north and take that and play it, I guess.
Now in turn order, we play our cards. I take this, play it. Take this, play it, get a chai. And might as well play it.
Mm.
Well, it's not likely to be worth more points than 2.
Right. So keep it unless there's a reason to play
I think
it.
I'm going to keep it. No, I can't play it later. It's blue.
That's what I'm saying. But keep it unless you think there's a reason to play it now, which there isn't unless you need it. Like I need to play mine.
Yes.
I need to play mine because I need a stepping stone to get
To go higher.
yeah. So I need that to get the chai tea back for this. Like it made sense to do that. And then I have this 1x2 blue, which I guess I'll just do this.
I start off with 7. You start off with
level
5.
6.
If it's okay with everyone, I'm not going to even bother with these.
6, okay.
All right, tickets are no longer used for anything, so put them to the side.
Okay. You have a level 6?
We have 5 levels.
The red is a 5?
The red is the 5.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're a 6 all by yourself.
Okay.
You get 5 points. All right, we are now working on level 5. You have a lot more than I have.
I picked up a lot of
Really?
stuff. Um. All right.
1 plus 1 for you. So that is 10 for you.
Yep.
That is a whopping 2 points for me. Did not pay attention to the fact that I did not have any cool red tiles for that level. Any cool red things for that level. So, yay. 2. Yours is 2 and 1. So you get 8, 9, 10, 11. I get 14. Now let's catch up. Remove these.
Wait, that was the right spot.
All right. Time for this fantastic level. One red. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, my head. Yeah. And now not.
14.
14. 31, 41, 45. Oops.
Hmm. I got some tiles.
You got 3 tiles.
Yeah.
Wow. So 2 minus 2 is 0. 2 minus 1 is 1. I score 1.
No.
2. I scored 2. Steph gets 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Wow. Ruined. There's a veto tile that gets rid of all of the singles that were played on a round. So,
Yeah, I was thinking you were gonna play that if you found it.
yeah. So, I tried. And that one.
Play this. I have no more chai to use, so
I'm not going to use my chai. So, boom, 2 points for that. Might as well go ahead and give it to me. Well, I could have played the 2 and 1, but I think I'm just. Oh, now you're switching now that I revealed that.
oh no. I don't have a
Okay.
better play.
So, I've just got the 2 blue. It's going to be slightly better than playing the 2 and 1, I would think. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11. This is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Even though it gives you 3. Well, that's still 11. I get 11 either. I get 11 bonus either way.
Yeah.
If I do this, it's 14, but you get 3 of it. So I don't guess it matters. You had to play the extra for this, didn't you?
I did.
So it's 6 points for that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for me. Not quite. You get
10, 12,
15.
15.
15 is 74.
Yeah, the other one I had with this, which would obviously just help you a lot more.
Yeah.
Okay, so Michael had this and Steph had this.
49.74.
Nice. Good job, me.
Good job, you.
So, what I like about this game is the multiple phases. Like you go into like a second game and like did you draft the cards you need to succeed at like fulfilling getting tips and stuff. I like the layering puzzle and I like drafting. The thing is, I think it will just be better with more players because the way that the tips work in the second phase, you know, if somebody else has a lot of blue, they might help you push blue and then both of you get blue points, but then, Michael might not. So, with two players it's a little weird. I think it could use a two-player variant of some sort.
Yeah, I hope that they come up with a two-player variant for this,
Right.
because I think that will greatly help the gameplay. I think there's not enough variation in scoring when the numbers on the scoring range from 0 to 2.
Yeah.
There's just not enough.
Yeah.
Because, and especially in a two-player game, I'm not going to help yours. You're not going to help mine. And so you're a little bit the there's just not enough. I think that maybe there even needs to be a little bit of randomness thrown in there.
Yeah, I think so too. Like having a dummy third player just throw out a card or something. But in any case, I think it will shine with more players. I like the different like bites you can use. I think that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I like all of the like tri tiles. I wish some of the cards had negative, like maybe +2, -1 of colors.
And as low as it can go is 0 because you can't have a negative tip.
Well, sure.
But
yeah,
yes.
But you know what I mean? Like, so some cards might have -1 to a value.
Plus,
like,
+2 -1 or +1 -1.
Because then you
or something.
really can't predict what's going to happen. Like, oh, he has a high blue over there, but mine has a high red. I'm going for red, but it has a minus blue, so that works out perfectly. Or I have blue and red, so maybe I don't play this card on for red because I'm also losing on blue. So it could give you that little like what do I do situation.
Exactly.
Because that's where it's really interesting. But like you said, the tips are very so little with two players that it's hard to really know.
Right.
Like,
And there's not
it's not. I like the little bit of unknown between what's happening with all players.
Right. And the other complaint that I've got with two players is that there's not enough movement of the cards. If for some reason
It's true.
I don't see a card that scores for red, and I've got a full layer of red, and I never see that card, I'm never going to score big for red. And basically, oh, there goes my entire game.
Yeah. Get that. So if there were like a dummy player moving a bike around taking cards, that might be good.
Yes.
Like always going clockwise 1 to 3 spaces or something.
Yeah, something.
Just to remove cards at random, then, if I see you're not going for the red, well, I can plan my slow walk to that red card. But if you have something taking away cards, you're like, well, now I really need to make a move for it if I want it.
Right.
So that could be good too. So these are just suggestions. These are just after like 1 to 2 plays now. But I do see the potential with more players being like more dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
With 2 players, so I think they're working on a variant of some sort for 2 players and other types of variants for the game.
If they can make it work, that would be great.
Yeah. So I look forward to seeing that. I do like the game, and I think it's a fun little puzzle. It's not very difficult to get into. It's definitely like family weight game, I would say. And you get the aspect of puzzling these things together, getting chai to line up to get bonus tokens. Those tokens saved me. I mean, those tokens gave me a big leg up
for sure.
that game. So you can't discount getting those tokens at all because you'll definitely want them to help you in that tip phase for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm glad we were able to show it. I believe this is coming out or going. It's either coming out really soon or going to Kickstarter really soon, and it's coming out in like a few months, kind of thing. So
Because this seems very nearly finished, if not already.
this seems like a very close to finished product right here. So be on the lookout for it if you think it would work for you and your group. And I'm glad we were able to show it off.
Yep, that's Dabba Walla from Queen Games. And if you enjoyed this teach and playthrough and you want more just like it, where can we go? You don't know?
Search for Board Gamer Steph on YouTube.
You know this. Or
know.
go to twitch.tv/BoardGamerStuff every Wednesday and Sunday night at 5 p.m. Central, where we stream 3 games or more every single stream. So come join us on Twitch, where we play
all
the games.
And for those on Twitch, we will be right back.